Hello there and welcome. I'm Matthew Msangati, the designer and developer. This is my YouTube channel, Coded Design, where I teach coding and user interface design. In the previous video, I showed you how to link a JQuery script, and this is how you do that. Now we need to write our first JQuery code. So how are we going to do that? When you are embedding a script inside your HTML document, it is a good programming practice to put it right before you close your HTML tag. The reason is, if you put it here on top, maybe your jQuery code or your JavaScript code might want to access elements which have not been loaded yet by the DOM. So the good programming practice is to put it right here at the bottom. So as you can see that we are not going to create an external jQuery file. We are going to embed the jQuery code inside the HTML document. So let's quickly do that. Let's just write an opening and a closing script tag. Opening and closing script tag. So inside this script tag, this is where we can start to write our jQuery. Okay, let me first quickly type this code and then I will explain it later. Okay, this piece of jQuery code is just responsible for making sure that you start executing any jQuery code when the document is done loading, or when the document is ready rather than loading, because there is another method which is .load. So this one makes sure that this script that we are going to write inside here is going to be executed when the document is ready, when the DOM is ready. Okay, so this is the syntax on how to do it. And also, if you look at this syntax, most of the jQuery functions are more or less like this. So you are going to see a lot of this piece of code as we are coding along. So as promised, let's just write our first jQuery function or JavaScript function. jQuery and JavaScript, they are more or less like the same thing because jQuery is built on top of JavaScript. So continuing with this series, I'm just gonna say JavaScript. So let's just write our first JavaScript function. So when you're writing a JavaScript function, you just say function and we say test, and then you open and close bracket, you open and close curly braces. And what we want to do inside this function, we want to display a dialog box with the message test. Okay, if we can go ahead and run this, nothing will happen because we didn't call this function. So let's quickly call this function. Then we are done. Let's go and test. And that is it. Test. Okay, that is it for me. I'm Matthew Msangati, the designer and developer. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe.